much more motivated I'm going to be to execute on these ideas that at least thus far have made me a decent amount of money. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey man, but this is different because he's beat inflation. Wants the Urus, everybody wants the Rolls Royce. You have Wes Watson driving around 21 supercars, right? What the fuck? Groceries are $500. I choose to spend 99% of my money on the vehicle that got me here, which is...
What do you spend your money on? I know you're not really materialistic at all.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about the watch whenever I came in, but this is different because he's beat inflation. What I spend money on is like the vehicle that got me here, right? So I live in Miami now, right? And you talk about vehicles, everybody wants the Urus, everybody wants the Rolls Royce. You have Wes Watson driving around 21 supercars, right? Those are the vehicles that are coveted by the average individual, right? I choose to spend 99% of my money on the vehicle that got me here, which is me, like my mind and body, right? So I talk about this all the time. I posted on Twitter the other day, like, what the fuck, groceries are $500? Because I mean, I ordered like from Whole Foods, a pretty big order of like large organic foods, and everybody in my Twitter comments was like, what the fuck, like $500 in groceries? Like, what is wrong with you? But it's like, okay, but my body and mind are what got me here, right? It's what's going to continue to propel me forward, and it's literally the most important thing in my entire life is what I consume, right? So that's what's important to me, right? Or for example, when people find out how much I'm spending on rent to have an oceanfront, big apartment in Miami, right? They are like, what the fuck, you're spending all this money? But, okay, I really prioritize my morning routine. I like to see sunlight first thing in the morning whenever I go practice breath work. And I do everything that I do when I wake up. And that to me is worth it, right? So if we're talking a difference of a few $1,000s, I see that as like a multi-million-dollar ROI and how much better I'm going to feel and how much more productive I'm going to be and how much more motivated I'm going to be to execute on these ideas that at least thus far have made me a decent amount of money. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not expensive. Your priorities are just fucked, right? Like if you think $300 on groceries at Whole Foods is too expensive, but you're going out to the club every weekend and you're spending hundreds of dollars drinking and you order Taco Bell off Uber Eats for fucking $50 when they deliver it to our place. Like, no, it's not too expensive. Your pyramid of priorities is just fucked up. And the reality is that like, if you can afford to eat healthy foods and consume healthy ingredients without literally spending your last dollar, you can afford it. Right.
Absolutely. I used to cheap out on health, which was so stupid. But yeah, now there's certain things you don't cheap out on.
Yeah.
Health is definitely one of them.
It's the number one, right? And people have this thing where they're like, I think people think that food is like a big part of their health. Like it is your health. Like the only way to increase the quality of your outputs is to increase your inputs. And you're literally like made up of what you eat.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry, it's not supposed to be like a health seminar, but I just...
Let me put you on game. Don't listen to people who lose or you'll do the same.